Hey guys, happy Friday. It is a cold one today. About 40 degrees right now and windy. And I'm not ready for the winter. I'm just not. It's time to make chili. Chili doesn't have beans, by the way. If you put beans in chili, you're wrong. If you put beans in chili, it's a stew. It's a stew. But anyway, but I digress. Also, if you put pineapple on pizza, you're a savage. You're wrong. Just wrong. It's like, why? Just why? You know, if you want a dessert pizza, get a freaking dessert pizza. That's fine. You know, put some Nutella or whatever on it. Just go with it. Fruit on pizza, man. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, I had a whole thing planned to discuss, debate, whatever you want to call it. Different foods and whatnot. What kind of barbecue do you like? What region of the U.S. has the best barbecue? Things like that. And what's your favorite style of pizza? What's your favorite toppings on pizza? And just, man, it's almost like talking politics with some people, because I'm right there with it. Because I'm very opinionated whenever it comes to food and what I like. That's part of getting older, is you start to realize what you like, and you start recognizing patterns in what my I have certain life hacks that I've learned. Okay, here's one: parking lot life hacks. Always park near a cart corral, and always park on a one-way parking lane. Like if it's a two-way lane in a parking lot, don't park there. More accidents happen there. People back into more people there than in the one ways. And then the reason why you need to park near the cart corral is because whenever you're finished, all you have to do is wheel it just a couple feet over, and you're not a dickhead like the people that just leave it in the middle of the of the lot. And roaming carts are a thing. Like, especially around here, wind starts blowing and those things start rolling, and it's just knocking into people's cars and what. Oh man, it's just a bad deal. So don't be a dick. Put your cart away, or buggy, whatever you want to call it. And yeah. But anyway, yeah. Back to there are things that you learn throughout your life about yourself that I like certain things, and I understand I know what I like. And I know how to, I know what to avoid. I'm not opposed to trying new things. But because I've always had that type of mentality, I've never been a really picky eater until fairly recently. Now I just know what I like, and I'm in my mid 40s, and I got hopefully another like 40 or so years. But so hopefully I'm right halfway. But I want to eat what I like. I want to do things that I genuinely like. I don't. But yeah, there again, not opposed to trying new things, but I've got a pretty good freaking idea of what I'm gonna like and what I'm not gonna like. I can pretty much tell you straight up, yeah, not gonna like that, but I'll try it anyway. Sometimes I'm surprised, and I like that. I like that aspect of it. I like being surprised. I don't I don't like surprises per se. Just ask my wife. She hates that fact, I think. I mean, just, it is what it is. Like, the older you get, the more you realize and recognize your tendencies, your patterns and whatnot. And that's okay. That's an okay thing. It's okay to quote unquote fall into a rut. It's okay to be a certain way because that's how you feel. It's okay. Because there are probably reasons for it. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't mind sweet on pizza, but if it's sweet, I prefer like I make a Serrano honey where I steep fresh cut Serrano peppers in honey with a little bit of garlic. You heat it up and it brings the spiciness and the flavor out of the peppers, and then you put that on top of a pizza with something, some meat and some veggie. As far as pizza goes, I believe in the rule of three ingredients. You can mix any three ingredients, but it needs to have a balance to it. But for some reason, I've always found that getting away from the dang sun. I've always found that having three ingredients and you balance it out, you'll have a sweet, savory, salty, or spicy, this, that, whatever. Like it has to balance out. Otherwise, just do even the margarita pizza. Pizza's basically dough, sauce, cheese. It's basically the trifecta. It's basically the trifecta. It's dough, sauce, cheese. And if you put whatever you're putting onto it, has to balance out as well, because the dough, the sauce, and the cheese have to balance out. You can't put too much sauce, because then the dough will be too watery, too doughy. And you can't put too much, or you can't put too little sauce, because then it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of gross. And you can't put too much cheese. I mean, in my opinion, a lot of people put too much damn cheese on the pizza. There has to be a balance. It has to be the right balance. It has to be the right amount, of crispy. Same with barbecue. You got to have the right amount of meat flavor to smoke flavor to your spices. You got to have meat, smoke, spice. You got to have that. There's that trifecta. It's the rule of three, man. It's a thing. It is the thing throughout life. Well, so I've come to the conclusion that it is. And a lot of things in my life are like, rule of three. I have 3 kids. I mean, not that, but oftentimes people think of balance as an either or. I don't think of balance as an either or, because you have to have a fulcrum in which it balances on. So you have to have that middle. A lot of people don't. A lot of people will call me a fence rider, or whatever you call it. Tell me I'm riding the fence on a lot of stuff, which is okay, because I guess I kind of do. But I like to have balance. And part of that, with everything, I'm not always that way, I guess, but for the most part, like I like balance. It's something that it makes me feel better whenever things are evened out, things are balanced. And I don't know if that's a weird little like OCD thing that I have or whatever, but there's a point there where you have to realize I've gone too far this way, or I've gone too far that way with something. And sometimes extremes are fun. Like sometimes you just want to eat something super spicy. You go to a good Thai restaurant or a good Indian restaurant, and you get something super spicy that just roasts your palate. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you want to eat something super sweet. You go to an ice cream shop and get something and just pile all the good sweetness on it. I'm currently on a sugar hiatus because sugar can be bad for you. It is bad for me. I've always had some sort of issue with sugar, and since I kind of drank my liver to disrepair over the last far too long, now I'm, it's on its way back, but I still can't process sugar very well. Like my body just doesn't process it very well. But I love sweet things. I do, but I can't. Have to find other means. But yeah, I mean, finding that balance in life is sometimes tricky. It is. You just gotta plug away and try harder. All right, that's all I got for today. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things, please, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.